Well, good evening, folks. I'm out here enjoying the outside. It's probably in the 70s. So, I've had these done since about midday, but I've had a lot going on. But this first one's from Judge Simpson's courtroom today. And the other one, I had to end up going and stealing from Law Talk with Mike because I had seen it when it come on and started watching it. And my phone rang, so I ended up going out and getting tied up with everything. So, I had to cut him out, but you could still hear him laughing in spots. But by the time I had got back, the video was gone. Judge Lanice, if that's what you want to call her, she just deletes the videos. But anyway, let's get into it. I hope y'all enjoy this.
Ain't no raviolis or nothing in this. I'm not dating me, boy. Stick of butter. Man, make me some damn rice. Hey, what's going on, man? Let me ass up. Yeah, I'm making all that damn noise. Hey, man, let me borrow a stick of butter, man. You got a stick of butter over there? Man, you give me a borrow a stick of butter, man. A stick of butter. Yeah, a stick of butter. Yeah, a stick of butter. You hear? Yeah. Yeah. It's gone. Oh, it's closed. Yeah, I know that. Oh, yeah, I'm in court right now. I'm waiting on the judge to come to the damn thing and fucking right. They're gonna read all the motherfucking shit up. Oh, fucking butter. Fuck you and shit, man. Make shit last around this motherfucker. Who's potty at? Man, where's the other potty at, man? It's in the front. Shit is up. Where the brown potty? Motherfucker, you don't see it.
Sir, whoever's speaking right now, we can hear you. You're not.
Yo, this dude knows he's in court. But he just don't care apparently because he just been letting it rip the whole time. And what's the deal with butter? Why does he need butter so bad? But anyway, I'll let it go. Judge Simpson's heard all this, by the way.
On mute.
My bad. Yeah, I found him. Sorry about that.
The 14A District Court for County of Washtenaw, State of Michigan is now back in session. All those having business before the court draw near. The Honorable Judge A. Cedric Simpson presiding.
The gentleman who is signed on as Cricket Splendor. First of all, I don't know why you're here, if that's your name, because I don't have you on the thing. Also, there is a lot of swearing and cussing, as I'm informed, going on in the background while I was on break. That's not tolerated in this courtroom. Am I understood? Am I understood, sir? Okay, I'm going to give him a few minutes to respond, conduct himself accordingly, and otherwise we'll toss him. That's the way I like to start out a block.
In any way,
All right, y'all. It's out here in the dark, and I can't quite see my buttons to get it going right. But this dude apparently was smoking Elmer's glue, or so he says. I've never heard some of the stuff he was talking about, and some of y'all might have seen this already, but I thought it was pretty hilarious. I mean, who smokes Elmer's glue? And they say you get stuck like glue to whatever you sitting on after you smoke it. But let's let's get into it so y'all can see what I'm talking about.
Sir, get you to plate?
No.
All right. So on June 27th of 2021, were you in the vicinity of 1327 North Elmwood Court and North Heward Road in Ypsilanti Township?
Yep.
And while you were there, you were approached by a police officer and gave a different name, some name of Sage David Maguire or someone?
Yeah. Without getting into further detail, there were drugs involved that people were giving to me that ended up being glue.
The guy just said without getting into further detail, and he's fixing to give them all the details.
Like I smoked some glue and stuff. I thought I was smoking crack, and it ended up I smoked some glue, and these people were in my apartment. One of them's name was Andrew, I guess, not Andrew Gaines, but some other dude named Andrew. And they like stole a bunch of stuff from me, right? Because like when you smoke glue, like it makes you kind of dumb. It's called dum-dum smoke, I guess. Anyways, long story short, I smoked this glue, and there were like 4 people in my apartment that I didn't want there, right? And then once I got unstuck, because when you smoke glue, it's called getting stuck, right? They make you smoke glue and they steal all your stuff. Because when you're stuck, right? Like you smoke glue and you get stuck, because like that's what happens. Anyways, after I got unstuck, I realized what they were doing and I got really upset. So I kicked them all out, right? With a knife. And like, then, cause like there's like 4 big dudes, like bigger than me, who's made me smoke glue, and I was really upset. So I kicked them out, and I'm like, "This is my apartment. Get out." They're like, "Make us." I'm like, "Well, this is a knife. And there's 4 of you and 1 of me. So get out, or I'll, you know, I'm threatening you to get out of my place, and you have to because it's my place. This is self-defense." And so they all got out of my apartment, right? And then they had left their cell phones in there, and so I'm really upset, and they're.
Yeah, my bad. I said Judge Lenise at the first, but this is actually Judge Washington. But I just wanted to clear that up.
Yelling at me to give me their cell phones back. And I'm like, fuck you. You made me smoke glue when you stole my cell phone. Give me my cell phone back, and I'll give you your cell phones back. And like, you owe me money because I paid like $20 and you made me smoke glue. It wasn't even real cocaine. And then they're like, fuck you. We're calling the cops on you. And they did. And then I went to jail that night because they called the cops on me for stealing their cell phones. They made up all these lies about how I threatened them with a knife, and like they're just good people looking for a place to stay because they're homeless, and like all of it is not true. And then all of a sudden, like I have all these warrants for my arrest because like some people like made me smoke glue, and I was scared that I was gonna go to jail for like stealing a cell phone and threatening some guy with a knife, but it was all in self-defense. And all of a sudden, I'm giving this cop a fake name because I used to use Sage Agua as a DJ name. And I was, you know, and I'm scared that like I'm going to jail because like they're calling the cops on me. And of course, I'm coming down off of Elmers glue. You know what I mean? Like, I don't know if you know.
All right. Thank you.
Yeah, it sucks. So like that's sort of what's going on.
What happened? Okay. All right. Well, thank you for sharing that. I think I learned some stuff today. Didn't know any of that.
I'm sober now. What's unfortunate is there's some dude named Andrew who really doesn't like me, and like there's this ongoing case where like I end up in jail.
Probably shouldn't talk about that one. Okay.
Yeah. Okay, he's like powerful or something, this guy? He is. Okay, his name is Andrew.
Right.
Like, let's not talk about it. Thank you. Yeah, okay.
Thank you, Mr. Detlefs.
You're welcome.
Mr. Burnett, I am satisfied that he's made out of factual basis, the best factual.
Y'all, there's been more cussing in court in this video than I think any I've ever seen. So if you got virgin ears, I apologize. But anyway, I'm sorry. But I just thought that was hilarious.
Basis I think I've heard in a long time. Are you satisfied, Mr. Barnett?
I would agree. That was a sufficient factual basis to say the least.
Mr. Ganis?
Defense is satisfied that the factual basis for this false info charge has been made.
Are you seeking an immediate sentence?
Yes, Your Honor, I'd ask for an immediate sentence of fines and costs. He does have a probable cause conference tomorrow, so he wouldn't. There is at least one other case holding.
No objection to immediate sentence.
Mr. Detlefs, is there anything else you'd like to say regarding your sentence today?
No, that's about it. It's embarrassing now that
How long have you been in custody now?
2 weeks now.
Okay. I think you were in before on this case too. All right.
Yeah.
All right. I'm gonna sentence you in this particular case to 21 days in the Washtenaw County Jail and a $250 fine. Your bond will be applied to that, okay, sir? And
All right, y'all. I just thought that was hilarious and thought I'd share it with y'all. It has officially gotten dark out here. You can't even hardly see me now. I guess I could have turned the outside light on here, but I didn't want to draw no bugs in. But I hope y'all enjoyed them. I laughed the whole time I watched both of them. But the first guy couldn't find no ravioli, so he decided to go to his neighbors to borrow some butter so he could cook him some rice. Then I guess that was his kid. He was cussing at looking for a pot. Then the glue thing just blew my mind. Who smoked summer glue? I didn't even know that was a thing. But anyway, we'll see y'all next time. I appreciate y'all being here, and hopefully we'll have some more good ones tomorrow. Y'all stay classy.